pedals are huge. I mean, as playing by myself and playing as a three-piece, you know, it really fills the air. They really help tell a story. I don't sing or anything like that, so like when I'm writing a song, it really helps drive home what I'm trying to say within the song with the pedal. Hey, this is Josh from Royal Thunder, and this is my Bored to Death. This is my current live rig that I've been running. I've been messing around with the Synth One app on my iPad. This is kind of just for in between songs. This is kind of like bridging the end of one song and into the next. I got a wah pedal, and actually a little while back decided to go to a just linear board. To me, it's just all there, and I can just do my thing, get at it. That goes straight into the replica JTM45, KT66s with the Weber Blues, and 1958 historic Reissue from Gibson. Here's my actual pedal board that runs through my amp. The first thing in the signal is this is an earlier Tees wah. It's a pitcher wah. I've always really dug his stuff. I had a couple of his pedals in the early 2000s and tried a lot of different wah pedals, and I really love the way he voices his pedals, especially the pitcher wah. I'll just let you hear the little bit of drive with the wah pedal. Yeah, I love that pedal. Polytune 3, really good solid tuner. And the Plumes, okay. Like this pedal, I've owned just about every type of tube screamer known to man. I always love a tube screamer. I think the tube screamer is like, it's just what the ear has heard for years and years and years in recordings. And this captures that, but it expands on it for sure. I mean, it's definitely like, I think that you guys chose a lower noise op amp in it, which really is awesome. I think overall, the heart of it is a tube screamer, but it's fuller. I mean, it definitely has more low end. The three-way clipping is really awesome. You know, it's just with Strat to humbuckers, like I use this all over Rebuilding the Mountain, the latest album. It's just on everything. I mean, it's great. I don't know, it's just wonderful. I mean, like, little reverb. You know, it does that really well, or you go to the bridge pickup and it'll just... But you can pick really light with it. Or dig in. So it's super responsive pedal. I mean, so many different sounds. You can get clean boost to full on above and beyond what a normal tube screamer can do. And the hoof, absolutely love this. I use this pretty much on every lead, and it's super versatile. I mean, it's just really clean, clear. I love it for like the to stack with the plumes. I mean, they go hand in hand, because the hoof is definitely like got a lot of low end and super just ballsy. And then adding like the plumes in on top of it. So really, really awesome sounding pedal. I love what it does for like just a kind of a crunchy rhythm, and combined with the plumes, just like really cuts really well. So the transmitter, man, I've been using this pedal for a pretty good amount of time. Live, for me, it's like really important. Ending a song, it just really enables me to go into the next song or going into that tuning time period, and it not being like awkward silence in the club while we're tuning. An example of that would be like, you know, we end a song and let's see. Strymon Zelza, really dig this pedal. It's a phaser. It has like some flanger sounds in it. It also can do kind of like a Leslie kind of thing and a chorus kind of thing. The right side, I kind of got it set more like a Leslie. This part, this side, I showed a Now Here Nowhere, but it's more of a just a standard phaser kind of sound. And onto the Flint. I love the Flint pedal. It's very, you know exactly what you're getting. All these are the version 2 pedals that Strymon put out. The reverb is just, I always keep it on 60s. It's very classic sounding reverb. It's really awesome. Also on it has a great, I used a 61 harmonic trim setting on the trim side. This is what it sounds like. Now onto the Blue Sky. I use this a lot for like, if I don't want to quite commit to like a tap tempo delay kind of sound, I really like the first side. I usually don't use that alone. I usually use it with the delay, which is the El Capistan. I really love this version too, the El Capistan. I use it on a single tape head setting, quarter note, very simple, slightly old tape age with a pretty good bit of wow and flutter, which it adds like really good, cool kind of tape flange kind of sounds out of it. So yeah, that pretty much is the whole signal chain. I'm using the Mogami Platinum cables, which I really love. I've tried a bunch of different ones. I feel like it truly does let a lot more bandwidth come through, which can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on what you're going for. I play a lot of cleans, one guitar player, and you know, I'm not really going for like tight palm muted kind of stuff, so it really opens up the sound. So this is my rig that I use kind of, like I said, in between songs in conjunction with the transmitter. I mean, it feels like it just all becomes one thing. I got the Audio Kit Synth 1. Audio comes out and goes into the Warden, which is the compressor. And for synth stuff, especially when I was using it with a Moog, like, it's so good to have a compressor because like you'll be turning knobs and all of a sudden it's just like the sound is gone. But it also works as a level knob that I can turn it all the way down and cut the signal and turn it back up. Obviously it's off. Bring it back up. As you can see, the hold function. So this generally stays on all the time. Astral Destiny is a really great pedal. I mean, there's so many different sounds in this pedal. I mean, from subtle to really cool, shimmery, awesome things. Works really well with synth stuff, and I've really enjoyed using this in conjunction with the Cloudburst. This is definitely kind of like a strings kind of sound that has modulation and into the Disaster Transport, which is a classic, really great delay and modulation into the radial active direct box and out to the board. In conjunction with these three modulation pedals, you can get some really, really cool sounds.